Okay, we are making spaghetti with a twist. We're going to add spinach to our spaghetti. I have ground a pound of ground beef. I've added onions to the ground, chopped onions to the ground beef. I'm seasoning the ground beef with seasoning salt, black pepper, oregano, basil, parsley, red crushed pepper, and a little garlic powder. Okay, you'll see that the water is boiling. You start your water boiling and allow it to come to a rolling boil. I will add salt to the water. Just salt to taste. A little olive oil. Okay, you'll see I have spinach with fresh garlic, spaghetti sauce. I'm going to use the large seashells. I like to use different pastas in my what we call spaghetti, but spaghetti is the style pasta. The spaghetti's the long pasta. I'm using the large seashell. Here are my seasonings. I've used the Lorry. I'm going to add some black pepper. And when I add my seasonings, I don't usually measure. For a pot of ground beef, I just evenly spread it. If I were making a hamburger, I would evenly spread it around the hamburger. So I evenly spread it to cover the ground beef. Go back to my seasonings. I'm going to add my garlic powder. Close that, return it. Oregano. And this oregano, as I said, is just, you season it to taste. I evenly spread across the meat. Basil. Evenly spread. Ground pepper, crushed red peppers. Now, this can make it spicy, so it depends on how much spice you like. I like a lot of spice. And finally, my parsley flakes. I am going to mix these seasonings and with the pound of ground beef. And never put it on too high of a temperature. You want a medium temperature. You don't want to cook your food fast. Let the onions get soft. My water is boiling. It's a rolling boil. After I add my garlic and spinach to my meat and mix those in. Okay, that's a big piece of garlic, but I like garlic. Chop your garlic. You can mince your garlic, grind it, chop it, however you like. But you add the spinach and with the ground beef. It is really, now pasta is one of my favorite dishes. And it's something easy to cook if you're a college student. It's a economical meal and it's an easy meal. And it doesn't take a lot of time. Okay, the water is boiling. It has olive oil and salt to taste. I am going to add my seashells. I actually, excuse me, I have half a box. Pour that in there. Stir it. You don't want it to stick, so you're going to stir it. And cook according to the instructions on the box. The box recommend we cook this for 11 to 12 minutes. Okay, you stir periodically for the 11 to 12 minutes. We'll return to our ground beef. We want our spinach to soften, so we'll cook it in with the meat. Spinach is really easy to cook. Okay. We have spaghetti sauce. And I'm using jar spaghetti. You can use any brand. I have this brand Bertolli organic. It's one of my favorites, olive oil and basil. I will open that. And I like my spinach to wither a little more. Okay. I'm going to add, I'll start with a half a jar of spaghetti sauce. And let's mix that in. Evenly disperse the spaghetti sauce, and it has all of the seasonings inside. We're going to go to our spaghetti that's boiling. Stir. See, it's going to soften. And I'm looking at my ground beef. It could use a little more spaghetti sauce. So I'm gonna add more spaghetti. I mean, that's actually gonna pour the whole jar in. Mix that in there. And I will allow my ground beef with spaghetti sauce, with pasta sauce, let's call it pasta sauce, to simmer. And you let it simmer as you have your pasta boiling and softening. Okay, hold it there. Just on the spaghetti. Okay, I am going to get my strainer. We'll need to strain the spaghetti under hot water. So I'll strain the spaghetti once it's ready. I think we have, according to my timer, about 6 to 7 more minutes with the spaghetti. I will usually test it by eating one piece. If it's chewy and not too hard, chewy and soft, then I can strain it, rinse it, and I'll use this pot that I have here. I usually rinse the pot to get the starch out of the pot, and then I will add the noodles back to the pot and mix the pasta sauce with it. Stir. You can see it's getting more tender and soft. Not a good idea to walk away from the stove because you could get distracted and your noodles could overcook. I'm going to test one. I know it's not ready, but I'll get an idea where we are as far as time. It's almost there. The shell, pasta shell, is chewy, but yet not quite tender, as tender as we want it. So we're probably looking at about 4 more minutes. Make sure your ground beef is on a very low temperature and it's simmering. All the flavors are coming together. Your parsley, your oregano, your basil, your pepper, your garlic, crushed red peppers. I'm gonna need some mitt glove, the pot warmers to carry the pot over to the sink. And I'm gonna get ready to turn my sink on hot. I like the water to be hot. It keeps, I don't wanna cool the noodles off because this is a hot dish. I'm gonna test another noodle. Okay. My son gave me one mitt. I am going to go get a second mitt. Follow me in my kitchen. Okay. Sorry, guys. Then I'm going to turn the temperature. What I'm about to do is go over to my sink and pour this pasta into a strainer under hot water. I pour out the water first. And then I top it off. And be careful, there's a lot of fog that forms. I return my pot to the stove. I'm going to add half of the meat to the bottom of the pot. And I'm going to bring the pasta Okay, I'm going to add the pasta, strained pasta, and mix it in together. For the amount of noodles that I have, which is just half a box, I didn't realize it was just half a box. half of the pasta works. So I have a big pot with a small amount of noodles. So I'll allow you to see in my pot what the noodles look like. You can add as much. That's our pasta with spaghetti, with spinach and pasta sauce. It's really tasty. It's fulfilling. It's a comfort food. And it's quick and easy. Thank you for watching. I hope this has helped you as you prepare your pasta shells, or any type of pasta. Take care and enjoy. Bye.